Hi folks, Kenny at Affordable Automotive. Today we're going to be talking about 3 common mistakes vehicle owners may make. Now I know we've discussed oil, we've discussed it in detail, but this is a prime example of why it's important and necessary to check your engine oil prior to that next oil change. As you can see on this vehicle, there is a considerable amount of oil residue from this oil pan in other areas. Now these little drops may not look like much, but given a couple thousand miles before that oil change is needed, and you might find that that oil level is a little lower than it needs to be. Again, another reason to try to check that oil level in between those oil change stickers that are up in that left-hand side of the window. The second common problem we see is not paying attention to those noises. Now, as you can see, these vehicles have a lot going on underneath. With all these moving parts, bushings, wheel bearings, ball joints are all common and do wear out eventually. So over time, it is important that each one of these are checked while it's up in the air. But that first response comes when you hear it traveling down the road. So maybe turn that radio down just a hair, and if you hear anything abnormal, well, maybe it might be time to check it out. The third most common mistake we see is not checking or changing this engine air filter. Now, unfortunately, we all know what it's like to wear a mask these days, but if you could imagine your engine having to breathe through one of these all the time, of course your engine performance is going to decrease, so is your fuel economy, and most importantly, what this protects is foreign objects from getting into your precision machine. This engine has a lot of moving parts that doesn't need dirt inside of it. With this filter, that helps prevent that. So if you haven't changed or checked yours in a while, pop the hood and you might find easy access. If not, bring it on by. We'll help take care of these 3 common mistakes that we find here at Affordable Automotive.